Can we get serious for just one moment while I'm sitting here waiting to see if I get an order in or whatever, and waiting for my daughter to get off so that I can take her to the emergency room? We need to get serious. I saw some articles yesterday, and I was going to wait and do this at home, but it's heavy on my heart, and I feel like y'all need to know this. The Hurricane Helene that came through Florida, expanded out to Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia, here in North Carolina, and parts of Virginia. People are still dealing with that situation. It is horrible what is happening. People are still underwater. People have lost their lives. I have a few questions, and maybe y'all can help me in the comments, please. And definitely hit that like button. So what I want to know is, why is the GOV doing things the way they are doing things? Sure, they did send some National Guard out to help. But why, after the storm, did they also send National Guard that could be here helping, or rather be in Tennessee helping them? Okay, because they were hit hard as well. Why did the governor there send troops overseas? Why? People aren't getting the help that they need as much as they need it. And I know the work is hard, and I am so thankful and grateful for those who are volunteering, not even with the GOV, not even with FEMA, none of that. Just community helping community, because they see that the help is not there. I don't understand why you would do that. But then I heard something that kind of explains why they're doing things the way they are doing things. Now, I don't know if this is true, so if you've heard it, let me know in the comments. Let me start off by saying this. The geographical landscape of Tennessee and North Carolina especially has been forever changed. Where there once were roads, it is now a river. Property lines are moved. Most people knew markers, and yeah, this is the property line here, for the state of North Carolina. This is the property line for this county, and this is the property line for that county. All of that's gone because river banks that were already there have been widened by the rush of all of this water. People have lost their homes. Not a lot of help is coming in. So a lot of people in those communities, not all of them, not everybody thinks this, but the majority of them believe that they're not getting the assistance that they need because of the precious resources that are in North Carolina, especially with the fine minerals that are there: sapphires, gems, lithium. Let me know if you've heard that. And let me know what you think about that. Because a lot of them feel like they don't want people to come back because they can then claim the land. And we all know that the government will step in and claim the land. If you live in the area I'm about to talk about, please go out and get yourself prepared now. You just got over a storm. Hurricane Helene, rather. Let me say hurricane. You just got over Hurricane Helene and the devastation that it caused. And let me just say, you're not even over Hurricane Helene. While you're just getting over it, you're still going through it. You still have people without homes, people without power, people without water. And now you're about to be hit again with a hurricane this Wednesday. That's right. Florida is about to get hit with another hurricane this Wednesday. Right now, it is a tropical storm called Milton. but is expected to be at hurricane speeds when it makes landfall on Wednesday in parts of Florida. So I pray for you wherever you are, because more storms are coming, more storms are forming. We all need to be prepared the best we can. Here in the mountains in North Carolina, where I am, a lot of people are still out of power. A lot of people are still out of water. Many don't have homes. Many homes are still underwater. I see the videos. I hear people when I'm in the store talking to each other, how they are here because they have nowhere else to go. They were told they cannot go back until the roads open up, until the water recedes, all of those things. You're not seeing a lot of that on the news. All you're seeing is politics. All you're seeing is the president, vice president visiting these areas, the governor visiting these areas. And while all of that is good and hopefully motivates people to continue helping that are helping, it also stops the help because they had to shut down the area where the helicopters were landing just so people can get a photo op, just so they can shake hands, when all they want to do is help get food, water, gasoline, because they don't have any, out to people who need it, maybe rescue some people that's still alive. But the reality of it right now, the rescue mission that's taking place is more of a recovery. And sometimes they can't even recover the bodies. And I'm just going to keep it real, because they're not going to tell you this on the news. Now, I'm not saying this to put you in fear, but what I am saying is prepare as much as you can. Now, there are some things, as we can see, that you just cannot prepare for. But a lot of those people did not have warning. We weren't told we may need to evacuate. We said that we would get outer bands, we would get heavy rain, things like that, some wind, but not to the point of what it was and what it still is. So pray for those people who are going through it, who are lost people, who can't find people. There are a lot of people that may not even be able to return to their homes. This is going to take years, the devastation that has happened with Hurricane Helene. And these storms continue to get worse and worse.
Panama City, and then we came up here because we heard it was bad up here. We got up here with our boats. This water was way too strong for us. We're swiftwater trained, but this was helicopter rescue, a lot of it. Now we're having so many donations. There's so many wonderful people that come out. When there's a disaster, I find so many people come together.
We have a distribution center up Black Mountain that we're coming out into the rural areas. We have mules that pack groceries and all up top of the mountains. Yeah. We even have a helicopter with us that's been taking stuff up. We have four-wheelers, we have chainsaw crews, we have heavy equipment. That's volunteers to come up and just to cut roads to get to people. People are still in these mountains and nobody has been to them. People are dying in these mountains, and we got to get to them. We're doing the best we can with what we got, but we have so many people that's been so wonderful to us. Yeah. To open this town, bus to come in and help. We do the Lord's work. That's what we do. That's who we are.
Yeah. And so, can you elaborate a little bit more as to how difficult it is getting to the folks up in the mountains?
Oh well, we went up to the mountains. The roads are gone. There's no roads. There's washed out roads. There's washed out bridges. And the mountain is way up, so all that water came down the mountain and just washed everything away. Like this creek right here, this thing was way up. It was like 30 feet here, up above whatever it's supposed to be. And I talked to a man that he said he heard people hollering for help during the night. And he said he heard it all night long. People was in top of trees hollering for help. You couldn't get to them, too swift. But we took mules way up the mountain in Blackwater and mine treat up there. We went up there and found some people that needed food, so we had to take the mules. Yeah. We couldn't take our trucks; it was too bad. The roads were gone. There's all over. All roads are washed all up the mountains. We have crews all up in different parts of the mountain, bringing generators to people, cutting out roads, trying to get to the people that's up there that needs help. It's just it's an ongoing thing. It's really a bad. It's all the way from Miami, Florida all the way up to Tennessee.
Yeah.
That got hit by this hurricane.
Yeah.
It's one of the
I-40 connected with Tennessee is going to be out for a long time. And what they aren't telling you is that it's far worse than they are sharing on the news whenever they do share it. So you're going to hear it here. They're finding bodies beyond bodies beyond bodies. And they're saying the count is 200. That is not the count. People that are still there, that are helping with the rescue, not FEMA, are saying that they are smelling bodies, whether it be human or animals. And some people will never be found. Some are in trees. Some the bears have gotten to. Some are buried in the muck and the mud. So brace for it. Prepare for it. Go out, get your sandbags. Go out, get your water, your backup power, your food, all of those things. And did I mention the stores are already short-stocked? Check out this video and then go out, find a store, and get the items you need. That's all we got left. They had it all out over the floor, and it's now all gone pretty much.